Hi Clubbies, welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Mickey here.
I reppin' 5 food. I reppin' 5 food. I reppin' 5 food.
If this your first time coming to the Magic Kingdom, hit that subscribe button and become a part of the clubhouse. Alright Clubbies, you know what it is. We're here with another street interview. We're here with the beautiful Candy Grandpre. Yes, we're going to hear some more stories, some fiction tales, some New Orleans stories, where she started from and where she is now. And guess what? Her future as well. So I don't want to hold you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'm going to turn this over to the beautiful Candy. All right, Miss Candy. So we're going to ask you some questions from New Orleans. New Orleans interview questions, basically everything Miss Candy in New Orleans. So where in New Orleans were you born?
I was born at Charity Hospital, but my biological family, they live in the 7th Ward.
Okay, so basically you grew up in the 7th Ward?
Well, we were taken away and put in foster care and grew up in Gretna. But if it weren't for that, yeah, we would have been, grow up in the 7th Ward, but we didn't. We grew up in Gretna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how was Gretna?
Yeah, that's the next question. Gretna was, well, I think it was the foster family that made Gretna like boring for our experiences, but Gretna police was like 4 blocks right down the street.
Gretna don't play, neither. Call them, they be there in a minute. So Gretna was kind of boring. It wasn't like fast like the city or anything.
Yeah, but at least now looking back, it seemed like I think Gretna is kind of clean. Yeah.
So would you prefer Gretna over like New Orleans?
Not really. But I like Jefferson Parish overall better than Orleans.
Okay. So what schools did you attend, Candy?
Starting off from the very, very beginning, the daycare count? Cause
yeah, that's all that's helped more Miss Candy.
The daycare that I went to was called the Learning Tree. And
where is that?
It was in Gretna. It was close to like Romaine Street.
Okay.
And yeah, that's the closest I can remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly the cross streets, but they had they used to have a corner store that they call Safeway Grocery years ago, but I think it's changed. It might have been changed to something else.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I went to Gretna number 2 kindergarten off of like I think it was by 7th or 8th Street in Amelia in Gretna.
Okay, Gretna number 2. I ain't never heard. I heard of Gretna middle. I ain't never heard of Gretna number 2.
Yeah.
So that's the elementary version.
It was like kindergarten, but I think they changed it around to some like charter school or something different. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So I went to McDonough 26 Elementary School on Jefferson Street in Gretna, in McDonoughville.
Okay, I know what that's at. Behind that Walmart, huh? Like, ain't that McDonoughville? The Walmart on West Meg Expressway?
No, it's further back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the area by that area is like what they used to call like out in the green.
Oh.
They had their own fake whatever gang and everything. Yeah. And so I went to Gretna Junior High. I think they shut that school down.
They named it something else though. It's another school. I think it's like a charter school as well.
Yeah, I don't
Thomas Jefferson, I think it's called.
Yeah, and I think they like tore it down. Last I checked, I saw that they tore everything to the ground. And when I saw that, I was shattered. No more Gretna Junior High?
Gretna, is that the one? That's on Gretna Boulevard, right?
Yeah.
No, the one they tore down was Helen Cox on Lapalco. Yeah, that's the one they tore down.
Oh, they tore that down? Oh, okay. Yeah, and then I went to West Jeff on 8th
Street.
Yeah. Was that?
You forgot I'm a Buccaneer too.
Wait, do I have the address correct? Or that was one of my old, one of my other home addresses that I stayed in. No, I don't remember offhand what was the West Jeff's address, but I just remember it was on 8th Street in Harvey. Yeah. And I went to UNO and Nichols and a couple of other universities out of state. I went to a university in Costa Rica for a few weeks before.
Costa Rica, how was that?
It was very beautiful.
I can imagine.
Like, well, in my experience, I got along better with nature than people.
You was at peace.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can imagine. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Costa Rica.
Yeah.
So did you enjoy anything at school? Any field trips or any type of special, dance teams or anything, like any extracurricular activities?
Well, I like to, I used to like to go to any field trip. I was fascinated with the school buses and everything, especially if they were nice and new. And with my weird thing with numbers and my OCD, if it was a nice new bus with numbers that I like, I would get really excited or whatever. But yeah, I used to like to go to the zoo, the aquarium. I think one time we might have gone to the nature center. I remember going to Rivertown, and I remember going to Jean Lafitte National Park, Bayou Sonnette, Bayou Sonnette State Park, and one of my favorite field trips was 9th grade day, Jellystone Park.
Jellystone? What is that?
Yeah, they say it's in Robert, Louisiana. And that was they had like multiple swimming pools, and they had where you go. I remember when it was a good time when me and my twin sister, we were in 9th grade. It was the end of the year, and we were getting along that day, and we were on good terms with each other. And I remember us paddle boating together.
Now that was nice.
Like they had paddle boating and canoeing and stuff.
And it's called Jelly River?
Jellystone Park.
Jellystone Park?
Yeah, I don't know if this is still in operation, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good one now.
Yeah. I recommend it if it's still open.
Exactly, because I think City Park offered a little canoeing and stuff, but
Yeah.
you want to get away.
Yeah.
Okay, Candy. So were you here for Katrina?
Yes.
Can you tell me your story, experience, or anything with Hurricane Katrina?
And I know that's a sensitive topic for everybody else, and I can't believe it's about 20 years.
Yeah, the anniversary actually coming up this month.
Yeah.
In 2 more weeks, and they having a big old second line out, and because by the levee they're actually painting it right now. They have the whole levee they painting. It's a big old ordeal they're doing this year.
Wow. Yeah. So basically, my car was the only car, and I had just got that car a couple of months ago.
Wow.
It was my only car. My car was the only car that did not flood out during the during the hurricane, and the only car in the apartment complex. And it's like, I didn't know that, you're not supposed to drive through flood waters, but I somehow drove through the flood, and I had a donut on my car. Because, with my situation, with those kind of people, they slashed my tires.
Oh, wow.
And, vandalizing my car all the time and stuff, But I experienced abuse from the family, manipulating and playing all kinds of psychological games. And, I ended up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, because...
In your car?
Yeah.
On a donut? Oh, baby, that was number guy, huh? Yes.
Yep. And I got some family in Milwaukee, like the biological, the oldest sister, Belinda, she's now deceased, but Wyatt, he's now deceased also. He's the one who lost his life last year, so he was the one who had me up in Milwaukee. But I only stayed there for a few months, and then came back to New Orleans to finish up my degree at UNO, and that was hell, but I made it through.
That's the good thing. You made it through.
Yeah.
Came on back and made it through. So how was Milwaukee?
Boring and frustrating at the same time, because in Milwaukee, like, the highest speed you can go on the highway is 45 miles per hour.
45?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, they all going slow, huh?
Yeah, and all that snow, I wasn't...
Oh, yeah. Well, how was the driving? Because you from New Orleans, you ain't used to driving in no snow. Did you have to put, like, chains on your tires and all that?
Well, I didn't have to put chains on my tires, but I had to drive with a donut in
through
the car
snow.
with the steering wheel leaning to the side and everything. But I was making it.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
So after Katrina, how many times did you come back to live up until now?
I think 3 different times. I guess once to come back to finish my degree, then I left, and I didn't realize how long I was gone.
How long were you gone?
Like from 2006 all the way through, like, my first time coming back to live again was in 2017. And in 2009, I mean, I ended up homeless in 2018, and in 2019, I went back to, I went to, moved to Pensacola for the first time, and then took 4 years to get housing there. That didn't work out. Then I came back here and been here since October 2023.
Okay, so you didn't like Pensacola?
I loved it, but yeah, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
About, you know.
I can imagine the beaches and everything.
Yeah,
and...
I love the beach and everything, but yeah, I'll tell you later about, you know, what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's this like for you to be homeless in New Orleans metro area specifically?
In this area, well, I was told to avoid certain areas, like out in the east, and avoid the French Quarter and everything. And it seems like Jefferson Parish kind of don't have tolerance for homeless people. So all I can do is get to be downtown, but I'm wrongfully banned from, like, the Riverwalk and over that area over there. They nearly, I don't know if I am, but they, you know, tried to get me wrongfully banned from by the aquarium. They're trying to get me wrongfully banned from that bench that I'm at night when I can't have hotel and everything. I'm wrongfully banned from the shelters. So it's weird being, like, I don't feel here at home. It feels odd to be in my hometown and can't see or be around family. But then it's a good thing because I so-called, you know, mentally have better peace of mind.
Mm-hmm.
But it hurts to not, it feels like I don't feel home if I can't even see my family members, and almost everybody got to be a stranger every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for me to go in my hometown, New Orleans, and every day seeing people I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, growing up, everybody I knew, like, I saw people I knew every day. So,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But every day I saw people I knew,
Mm-hmm.
you know, or family or whatever, whether it be biological, foster, or whoever.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
You
throughout
said
the
that
years.
family you would see.
Yeah, so it just feels strange, you know, to be home in an area that's extremely familiar all my life, and then you know, can't even go around family, can't go in the 7th Ward no more, none of that. And
So you still have family in the 7th Ward?
mm,
Okay.
but they don't want me around because, yeah, what I'm going through.
Mm-hmm.
And me being wrongfully banned from the shelters and stuff, yeah, so I just don't go at all.
Well, you're building a new community, a new family with us on YouTube, and you're constantly growing with your families. Because trust me, you always will have our support.
Thanks so much, y'all.
What are 5 things that you enjoy doing while here in New Orleans?
5 things I enjoy. I love swimming. I like going to the library. I love eating.
What's your favorite?
What's my favorite?
I still gotta try that Indian place you was telling me about too.
Oh, I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of it. It's an orange building on the expressway. I
Okay.
can't remember the name offhand. Turmeric or something like that.
Okay.
Well, I like to go to Yogurtland
Yoga, then what is it?
on Britannia.
I've never been there.
Yeah, it's really good.
Well, they have all different types of yogas and
Frozen yogurt. Yeah, and they got one. I guess they got a few places around
Mhm.
here.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I like stuff like that where you can fix your own froyo and put toppings on it, and you can, like, get loyalty points and stuff like that. I used to love it when I was in Los Angeles, and they give you free samples. And stuff.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. And let's see, the other 2. I like going to Audubon Park.
Okay.
And what's the 5th one? I forgot.
When you in Autumn Park, what you like to walk around and see the birds and the trees and stuff?
Yeah, and also get fresh air and rest, you know. And I like that Jefferson Parish is more quiet, you know. Yeah, so the stuff that I would like to enjoy, a lot of places I'm wrongfully banned from because you know, those idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Them, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dang, I forgot the fifth one.
That's fine. It'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself getting permanent housing or a job here in New Orleans anytime soon?
With the way everything is going, with the cult illegally swatting me and illegally finding out everywhere I'm at, if I try to get a new job or try to get a new place to live, what they do is illegally find out where I'm at and try to get me wrongfully evicted or try to get me wrongfully fired. And they feel like they just profiting off of keeping me homeless. And I heard that that's another way to be trafficking.
Mm-hmm. They're doing a lot of energy harvesting off of you
Yeah.
about keeping you homeless and stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
that's a lot of energy harvesting.
Yeah.
So what areas in New Orleans do you avoid and why?
Well, I was told to avoid out in the east, because especially on the Chef Mentor Highway, because of the all the crime and the prostitution and all that. And that's why I don't even get hotels over there. Like I had a motel over there once, and one of the hotels I'm wrongfully banned from because it's part of Wyndham Hotels. But yeah, I'd be scared. I would be scared, like walking down Chef Mentor and certain other areas out in the east. If I take any of those buses, like on 2-lane that go across to out in the east, I would end up getting like assaulted or ganged up on or bullied or whatever. You know, so I just scared to go over there.
I know that's right. Don't even go around it.
Yeah, and I was been told for decades to avoid the French Quarter. I don't even go on Bourbon Street or the French Quarter unless absolutely necessary.
So you don't feel like with the French Quarter you'll be like at least a little more protected because it's a tourist place and they have like more cameras. They have a lot of police cameras and everything. So if something was to happen, you'll get quicker service versus the east. You know, like in the French Quarters, because you know basically every corner seems like in the French Quarters they have cameras because that's their most popular. You know, that's a tourist attraction.
Yeah, well.
Or you feel like the noise and the harassment and stuff like that will work, you know, aggravate you.
That too, and and then it's for me. I feel like it's just so dirty over there with my OCD and everything. It's very, 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 very dirty. And then yeah, no peace and quiet, none of that. You know, and then I went to some place. I'm not gonna say what the street was. A couple of days ago, and then but stalkers might find out anyway. But I guess I'll say it was on Royal Street, and a few blocks down, I heard about someone being like assaulted and robbed. Like,
wait, with 3 girls or something? I saw that on Next Door. I actually saw that, and it was a girl, 3 girls assaulting another girl.
Yeah,
I saw that. It was like 4 something in the morning, I think.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
And I was terrified because I'm like, wow, I was just on that street a few hours ago. You know, before that.
Wow. It's sad, but Candy, you is protected. You got the Most High God surrounding you, top, bottom, left, right, 360 all around you. So, baby, keep doing you. Keep shining. Don't dim that light for nobody. And Clubbies, we came to the end of this interview. I want to thank the lovely Miss Candy for her time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time, Clubbies. Peace.